Hello, lovely global students. It's Miss Hanovich here.
Hi, everyone. Mrs. Hebert here.
Hope you've been having a great week. Thank you for your patience with the two-part video from Tuesday. This video is going to be way shorter, we promise.
Super short, and we appreciate your cooperation on Tuesday.
Absolutely. And this is it for the unit. We are flying by.
New unit next week. New unit, last unit.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's crazy to say. So again, we're just begging you to please make sure you have all your assignments turned in for fourth quarter, because before you know it, it's over.
Right. Our grades are starting. They're going to be due in June.
Yep.
And we want to start getting them done. So if you have been holding off on completing work, like if Ms. Hanovich or I have sent you a makeup list of assignments, make sure you make them up.
Yes.
Because we don't want any surprises with the quarter four grades or your end of year grades. So please get it done. And if you're not sure, just check in with us.
Yep, now is the time for sure. And speaking of, for today, what you're going to have to do is just, of course, listen to this screencast. You're going to complete the notes very similar to Tuesday and file them in your drive. Make sure everything's been submitted so far, and you're going to complete an exit ticket on Google Forms. I promise you, it is super short. It is only 3 multiple choice questions. So, can't get easier than that. All right, so our notes should be open, and we're going to go. We're going to move right on. So here is another link to your notes if you want to click. And basically, you're going to start by just reading that passage and answering these 3 questions. So if you want to pause the video here, it gives you the chance to read.
Right. And all you got to do, you've got to use this map. If you need to zoom in on it, you totally can on your computer. Mm-hmm. But it's really easy to use.
Okay. So hopefully you guys paused it. You answered some of the questions. You enjoyed the reading. And just to kind of reiterate what you had just read, this is kind of like the technical, historical definition of what the Columbian Exchange was.
Right.
So it's just basically an exchange of people, plants, animals, ideas, technologies, and it leads to this change for everyone in the world, consider the New World and the Old World, Europe and the Americas, basically.
Remember, those were the two, that was the way that the world was divided that we mentioned on Tuesday in our lecture. So the Old World, that's Europe, that's what we've been focusing on for pretty much the majority of this year, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now we're over in the New World, and that's the Americas.
Right, so this is what I was circling. The New World would be considered here, and the Old World here. And you can find a bajillion, million, cajillion maps like this, where it tells you exactly what's being traded from each world to the other. Mm-hmm. And again, like for us, it's kind of like, okay, here's a map, whatever, but there is no words to describe how important this is for the world we know it as, like today, modern day world.
Right. And some of these goods had never been seen before in the places that they traveled to.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. In my head, I always associate tomatoes with Italy because of tomato sauce and red sauce and marinara. But tomatoes actually started in the New World, and they were something that was brought over there to the Old World, over to Europe. And
like we talk about it a little bit later, but something like cattle was not really seen, in the Americas at that point.
Right.
So it's just crazy to think about. And here's another really good graph that you guys have on your notes too, that kind of talks about what each which each hemisphere had naturally.
Right. These are the goods that were typical for these parts of the world.
Mm-hmm. And I like this because then the next question part of your notes, it has that quote. Before 1492, there were no tomatoes in Italy, no pineapples in Hawaii, no potatoes in Ireland, no oranges in Florida, and no cattle in Texas. So why? That's something we associate a lot of those foods or those animals with those places. Why was that all missing before 1492?
Mm-hmm. And be sure to put that note on your note sheet and answer that question. And Ms. Hanovich, I love this gift down here.
I couldn't help it.
And now that I've looked at it, like for more than 20 seconds, I know the movie.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. So if you know what movie this is, definitely email us. Okay. And then that's it. Now what you guys are going to do is you're going to click the link, and you are going to fill out this little exit ticket. It's only 3 multiple choice questions, and it's super easy.
Super easy. There is no excuse for why you can't get this done.
Yeah, so we don't want to hear them.
Exactly. Just Do it. Get it done. Get it into us.
And if you guys have any questions, as always, please email us.
We are here to answer any questions, give you an update on how you're doing this quarter, and if you suspect that you're missing something, now is the time to reach out.
Please, 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 we're here. We're ready to help you with anything you need.
We are.
All right, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy, and talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Miss you.